Yo, people, we are live in the cave.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. You know.
Just had UFC
302. 302, you know where it is, right at the start of the month, 2nd of June. They gave it to us fresh right at the start of the month. First pay-per-view of this month, and not the only one. Stacked month of fighting. And can I say what a night of fighting it was? Overall, there was boxing as well.
Yeah.
Can I mix that into what a night of fighting?
Yeah.
What a night of fighting.
Listen, until the Islam fight, the boxing was better than the UFC. Tell you that for sure. It was, man. More finishes, more eventful fights, bigger names.
Crazy. More finishes.
In a boxing card. And there was only 6 fights. Think about that. There was only 6 fights in the whole card for boxing. So it's a bit of a I thought personally, the fights weren't that great up until the Islam fight. And then you've got like a one for the ages, that one there still.
Well, before we get into the boxing,
Yes.
Rimz, you know what to do best.
Give you another week of raw combat sport punditry.
Tell them, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table. The combat sports.
What?
Voices of the streets.
You know.
So you know what it is in the blue corner. We have the tallest man in every room, Lankz.
They don't believe it until they see it. AKA businessman making business moves. That's why I'm on my phone, people.
Yeah, the tallest man in every room, man. We was on holiday. Taller man still.
Your slogan got taken. Man, like Jeffrey took your slogan, fam.
Americans don't count.
Like Jeffrey.
Americans don't count. That's unfair.
Man said that's unfair. Look at him, he's upset. He's actually genuinely
And the worst
upset.
thing is, no.
I'm not. His eyes.
I'm not upset.
He was hoping Rimz never told that
Rimz
story.
Rimz killed his whole.
My man was like that much taller than me.
Look at show it to the camera.
It's
What is
couple.
it?
It's a couple.
No,
It's
no,
a
you
couple.
can't even see it.
You can't even see
And
it.
everyone's shorter than me, so they won't be able to see it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're looking up. It looks
I
serious.
see it.
You see it. You see
We
it.
saw everything
Say that.
under control.
Also in the blue corner, we
You
have
know.
Braggadocious. Love chat.
Real.
Bragz.
Bad man, you know that. I'm back in the cave, you know another week of that raw combat sports punditry, as Rim says, and energy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. And in the red corner, we have the one and only Jack Frost himself.
Cole
The
Palmer.
shooter.
Cole Palmer.
You understand?
Cole Bamba
Greeny.
Clark
Hey,
Palmer.
wait, is Cole Palmer black as well though?
Yeah.
See, me and my brother that, you know what I mean? Me, him, Emil Smith Rowe and them thing there.
Come mix up him.
Why did you add a middle?
What you mean, man? He's got a little black in him
That
as well, you
doesn't
know?
matter. He's meaty.
I hear you, but
Are you
listen, we're
meaty?
still stirring the pot, you get me?
If you're meaty, then
No, man. Emil Smith Rowe ain't meaty.
He's
No,
meaty.
listen, we ain't going to talk about that, man. We got too much to talk about today. We can't even diverge like that.
And
You
also
know
in the
we
red
have-
corner, we have myself.
The conductor and the controller, you know, the one and only, the undercover ninja,
Yes.
Rimz. It's been a good week. It's all for that Islam.
Yeah, man.
It's all for the sake of the Russians.
Alright, man. Alright,
Well-
so hold on. Before we get into this, to see
Well-
who's in the chat. We got Raheem. Big up Raheem. We
He was
got,
there last night with a stream.
yeah, man. We got Ibs. Shout out Ibs. We got Hank.
Ibs
You
as
know
well.
what it is
My brother Hank.
every time.
Who else in the chat, guys? If you're in the chat, you know
I
what
know,
to
I
do.
know, Hank. I know. I was hoping, bro.
What was he hoping? What was he hoping for?
I was
What?
trying blind for yeah, to win, man.
Yeah, that should
I was
never
trying
have been
blind.
childish, that one there.
Any predictions for Hamza
points,
Whitaker? We'll get into
Yeah.
that.
He said you tried to use that. I've got to start in the month.
Man was
Hey, but it was a good performance, man. I don't mind.
Yeah, it was a
picking
good
him still.
You lost money, bro.
You
If
never
he straight
know.
You lost bread.
What money? I didn't bet on
No,
it,
but I'm saying that it's like
We should
losing money.
have had a belt
No, I
now
want-
still.
It's like losing money. You can't lose and be happy that you still lost, bro. Don't be a happy loser.
I done it tactically.
That's not good.
Yeah.
You're not.
Start of the month, I can afford it, man.
It's a busy month. To be fair, it's a long month this
Well,
month.
he's just on losing money. See, at the start of the month, he's just
He's
on
always
losing.
like that.
Nah,
He's always like that. He's always.
It's a
like
long month this month though. Let me not lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Who else is in the chat, Ribs?
Who else am I seeing? Ali Beak. Galabik. I ain't seen that name before. Big up though.
Shout out, man. Shout out. You know, everyone in the chat. Shout out. Guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button for us.
Yeah,
and
for
if you
real,
ain't
for real,
subscribed,
for real.
hit
There's
that
only
subscribe
one
button.
like. That is mad. So
You know
far.
what to
There's
do.
A few of you here.
You know what I'm saying? Hit that
That's
like
mad.
button. Come on, man.
Hey.
You know it's just going to grow the channel even bigger. We can do better things. You know how it works. So,
Alright.
on that note, we are going to bring up the card. Do you have anything to say, Greeny? What you going to say?
What, you want to have that conversation now?
No, I'm just saying. Did you want to have to? No.
We can do that conversation now, you know. Alright, can we get into that conversation, Rims? We have time for that.
Ask the conductor and the controller. He
I'm
conducts
asking,
it.
but the boxing MMA thing. Because look, we're 6 months in. 6 months ago, we had
Do
this
that not
conversation.
right now, bro.
Not
Do it at
right
the
now.
end.
Oh,
bro.
there you go. The conductor and the controller tell me now, innit?
Alright,
Understand?
so-
But don't worry, I'm ready there. You get me? I'm
You
ready.
got show the paperwork.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna show you that. Don't worry. When I read them names, man got there for you. Understand?
Greeny's
Oh,
got
no.
secret
Came with
paperwork.
paper and pen. You get me?
Yeah, he's got
Awesome
paperwork.
vibes.
Paperwork for people.
Give me a
You
sec,
know.
because for some reason this ain't coming up. So I gotta
Rimz
do
is
it,
just
bro.
What's
working
that?
out where to bring up the cards. He's just bringing up the cards.
Kazakhstan, brothers. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
shout out,
brother.
man. Shout out always, man. Everyone from Kazakhstan, Russia,
Yep.
all the Dagestani fighters. Shout out all the Louisiana. That's got to say it right. Louisiana
Yeah.
fighters that fought last night, because there's a couple of them on that card. And you know, you had the one and only Donnell. Not you, cuz. Not you. Not you. Donnell Trump in the building.
You know I got-
Real Ganguly. You get me, fam?
I got-
Had all the fighters out there shaking hands and that. You get me? Saying what they're doing to you is an absolute disgrace.
Did you hear Habib and
They're
Donnell?
talking.
They were talking, and,
Yeah.
and Habib said, "I know, brother, that you're gonna stop the war in Palestine."
But
And
I'm
I said,
telling
yes,
you,
brother.
but
Don't
don't
worry.
worry, I'm telling you,
Yes,
Donnell. Oh, listen, you lot hated me, looked at me weird at the beginning when I was on, but it's cool. You get me? I know you lot will jump on the bandwagon. Give it 3 more months or something. You lot will be on the
3 more
bandwagon
When's the elections? You know.
at the end of the year,
Oh, okay.
December, I believe.
Fair enough.
All right, Rimz, have you brought up the card?
Yeah, almost.
He has brought up the card, and it is a card one for the ages. So, in the sense of the main event was one for the ages, and I'm talking about UFC 302. I'm talking about Islam Makhachev versus Dustin, the Diamond Poirier. This was for the first time. This was the lightweight bout, not for the first time, but the reason I said for the first time, because it was the first time they were using these gloves, new gloves that were made by the UFC. I don't know if they were made by the UFC, but they were brought by the UFC and used for the first time by the fighters. Anyone have anything to say on the
Terrible.
gloves?
They look
Terrible.
needy, bro.
Terrible.
Did you see Islam's strip come
Bro,
off?
that's mad.
And
That is mad. Bro.
The print.
Used it for one fight, bro. That's crazy.
The
I've-
material don't even look good, right? Is that
Do you know what it seemed like? It seemed like there weren't as many eye pokes, but there were more contact with the eye and the material of the glove.
Like the edges.
Yeah, like the
Catching
edges,
people,
and that's
yeah.
probably worse.
Yeah.
Yes,
get me
the
then?
scrapes? That's how I
Yeah.
think it. Like the scrape.
No, the
Islam.
Islam. was
Islam.
the
The elbow. No, the eye. The eye.
Oh,
hair.
the eye. Yeah.
Remember
The first
originally?
one.
No, it was a
No,
back.
that
He
was,
banged. He punched him.
It
It
was
was
a
a
punch,
punch.
it was a
It was
punch.
clean.
But it might
innit?
have- no, it might have
The
been the
glove, the
material, right, yeah.
material though, because it looked like a graze. It looked like, you know when you graze,
Graze,
like you
yeah.
rub something on your eye, and like
Yeah.
raw material just grazes your eye.
No, there
Yeah.
were a few eye kind
Eye
of
pokes
in
still.
situations throughout the event. But then the fighters didn't really speak badly on the gloves after. You know what I'm saying? I would have expected in the post fight for them, because they were asked. A
But
few of
the-
them were asked questions.
But the whole idea of the gloves was for there to be less eye pokes. It didn't seem like there was less.
yeah,
In
yeah,
the
there weren't. There was
event,
definitely not less.
in the whole event. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
It seemed like average event, bro. Like,
yeah.
Dana said that he's gonna wait to get feedback in a week's time from the fighters, and then see what goes on from there.
Yeah,
So
maybe
hopefully,
in private, maybe they'll say be more open and expansive with how they felt about the gloves.
or in general.
Yeah, with Dana, if Dana asked them, "Look, what do you think of the gloves?" they might be more realistic
More.
with it.
All right.
Like Sean Strickland ain't gonna hold his tongue.
All right, so let's get into this first fight, championship bout, lightweight bout. Like I said, Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. This fight was one for the ages. It was a great actual back and forth fight. Rimz, let's start off with you, because you was the maddest man in the room. The maddest man in the room, and we have to start with you. You got to give us the breakdown of why you fought. I don't even want you to start with Islam.
Okay.
You need to start with Dustin Poirier's good
Okay.
performance.
Cool.
Great, well, can't say great because we didn't, but good performance that he did show against that Dagestan.
Yeah,
Absolute
Poirier, great performance, man. He performed way better than I feel like most people who had Poirier to get stopped, subbed or whatever thought it was just gonna be a walkover thing, easy. You know what I mean? But Poirier, he showed why he's been at the top of this division, at the top of MMA for so long, bro. He's a dog, bro. Like, he's willing to go through the fire, bro. He's never in boring fights. Yeah. His fights are always entertaining.
That's right.
I felt the first round was a bit worrying.
Yeah,
it was a bit worrying.
He literally walked over and just put him down, didn't
he? Yeah. But after that, I feel like he found himself. He settled in. They had decent boxing exchanges. I felt the takedowns, the takedown defense was very good after maybe the first round. A lot of the takedowns he did stopped pretty well.
Until that 5th round, boy, that little leg drag.
Yeah.
That was something unexpected still.
But Poirier, man, it's a shame that he might retire and never have been undisputed champion, man.
So everything you just said,
yeah,
he's still in the same category as Cowboy Cerrone.
No, why did you have to do it like that?
That's
No, but why did you have to do it like that? Why you have to do that though?
How is he in the same category?
Because he's a better
He ain't
fighter
won a
than
belt.
he's a better fighter than Cowboy Cerrone.
Undisputed.
Undisputed. Maybe
He's been top 5.
I have a problem with you though.
doesn't matter.
Like, because you had out of the best.
So you finished in the top 4. Did you win the Champions League?
No.
Exactly. So me and you are in the same position. I'm 7th, you're 4th. We're in the same position.
But I still done better than you.
Yeah, you done better than me, but we're in the same position.
That's facts, but I still done better than you.
So they're in the same category is what I said. I did hear my statement. They're in the same category.
Yeah, they're not
As
non-champions.
Well, one's an interim. One's an interim. If you like to put interim. I don't like interim. But that's what people are going to tell you, right?
Like a 0.49
That's what
champion.
someone like him.
Yeah. I don't like interim.
Not
I've
me.
always said that. But
So am I wrong in my statement? I'm just asking.
That he's never been a champion, no.
No, not that. That he's in the same category as Donald Cerrone.
If you mean as he's never been a champion, then yes.
Okay, thank you.
Carry on. Okay. Only problem I had with you is that I know how the picks come out, but you put Dustin Poirier underneath Robert Whittaker.
Dustin Poirier underneath Robert Whittaker on what?
On your rankings.
Oh, my rankings.
Yeah, don't
It's
ever do
blind.
that.
He needs to
blind,
know,
bro.
He needs to understand.
That's why it's
don't
still
do that.
banging in like Australia. Them man still can't believe it.
Don't do that.
Them
bro.
man still watching
blind,
that.
bro.
That was
It's blind, bro.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, don't do that. I have a problem with that one.
No, but it's blind.
It's blind.
You don't know who you're going to get.
Yeah. But I think
Dustin has been a champ.
No, but you put Whittaker 5. Yeah, Dustin come out after. He did come out after
he came
Whittaker.
after.
Whittaker come out for you put him. But you should have put Whittaker a bit. You put him dead in the middle.
Yeah, I put him
that.
9th.
Yeah, that was respectable.
Respectable.
Yeah, you come way too high with that. Don't do that
is
again.
mad.
No, I
Ninth
get
is mad. But yeah.
yeah. But back to the actual fight and back to Dustin Poirier. Let me go with you, Lankz, quickly. You went with round 3. Me and you went with round 2. Sub. But you went with round 3, so you were the closest to the actual decision.
No, I just thought that Islam. You know me and Amanda Nunes, I see chinks, bro. I see chinks in his armor. Like, I don't think he's unbeatable. Like
This one exposed it.
Like, this is what I'm saying.
This one exposed it.
But I felt this for a little bit. But Dustin, after fighting Khabib, I thought, okay, cool. He's not the type to fight someone like that and not take stuff away in it. So I thought him fighting Islam, he's gonna be better than he did against Khabib. So that was really my thought process when picking, was like, Islam's not as good as Khabib. Dustin's fought someone better. He's still gonna get beat, but he'll do better. And that was it. Yeah.
No, because even with me, Greeny, like, I think Greeny will agree like with this. I don't know if he will, but I think like this, yeah. Like Islam, I think, can you see Saryukian beating him?
Yeah.
There's a
Right
way
now.
in which you can beat him.
No, right now.
But what? Listen.
go
Think about
on.
this though, yeah. How much of because look, Islam after the fight, like before the fight, there was speculation. Post fight, he's admitted it. He had stuff. So how much of that took it out of him? You know, he said he wasn't able to train for a week. Let's be realistic. It might sound like an excuse, but he won the fight, so it's not really. It's an excuse for the performance, maybe. But how much of that did affect him? My fear on that fight is he didn't look as big, or not even that he looked as big, but like Habib, when Habib was in there, and they are similar style fighters, so that's why I compared them. He was an imposing figure in there. Like, even though he was similar size, similar frame, maybe a bit stockier, but like you didn't feel he looked impregnable, bro. Like that guy was, you couldn't break that. Islam, there's definitely a chink. There's definitely a chink. And Sayukin could expose that for sure. There's other fighters that I think could expose that. I said from a long time, I thought Jalen Turner had something for him. Just
no, the right fight. Oh, no, that's
on his day. No, because every dog has his day, bro.
What day, bro?
Man.
The day God ain't created. The hell, like,
especially for Jalen Turner. No, man, don't do that, bro. So we can see what I'm saying. You was better off saying Oliveira has a better chance of coming back.
But Sayukin's been on a couple of skids.
Styles make fights, but Sayukin's
been on a couple of skids. Do you know
Not
what I'm
like
saying?
Jalen
He lost against Gamrot.
he lost against two.
Same.
but
like,
Gamrot,
decent guys.
and Gamrot still should have even. Like,
Yeah,
I
that
still
fight
think,
we
yeah.
all knew, man.
I'll be honest.
That
Gamrot
is-
versus Islam might be a difficult fight for Islam. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the grappling. Because of the grappling.
But Islam,
Striking,
he
he's
needs
striking.
to give Islam. He's giving him
striking.
his flowers for his striking.
He's striking.
His striking is definitely
And you
better.
know what? He's a very for a man that's known for wrestling. He has very good, consistent striking. There's times that I think he outstruck Dustin Poirier in the fight,
definitely.
and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
the volume is. What keeps you
That's
there
what
as
kept
well.
him.
Yeah,
That's
and
what-
that's gone.
That's what, when the takedowns weren't working, the striking still kept
See?
him in the
Kept
fight.
him in the fight, yeah.
Whereas if that was someone else
Right.
who's a serious grappler,
You're gonna
you
struggle
see
now
the
and get
momentum
lit up.
change, yeah,
And
the
you see,
momentum change,
right,
but, yeah.
and I think Islam has that complete package. I think that allows him to be good on both sides of the field, where Habib was super dominant on his side of the field, like just pin you up against the cage, just at will, just ground and pound was nasty. Do you know what I mean? Just knew when to literally open up each part of your ligament, fam, to get what he needed, fam. Whether it was a DAS, rear naked, armbar, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But Islam, let me give you this before we move on from this whole subject and that and speak on. But you said Islam don't have no back game, as in no. When he gets
back game is crazy.
Back in.
pause.
Back game is crazy. No, what I said was Islam. He seems to struggle to finish people from the back if they have.
yeah. So you made it worse.
Hey, it's bad.
That ain't even much better, bro.
It's crazy.
That's my
Alright.
worst.
It's
Alright,
MMA, man. We gotta grow up in here, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Right, we gotta grow up in here.
No, yeah. No, go.
When Islam has, it's crazy. I don't even know.
You had to say that. Look, you got him
When
moving
he's
shy.
taking
You got him shy. You got him shy.
His submission game is poor. His submission is.
He's shy
It's not
now.
polished. It's not polished. It's
No.
not polished.
No.
That's facts. He could have went for the rear naked multiple times, and he just never did. He never looked like he was capable of a finish on the back. But then that's also credit to Dustin. You know what I'm saying? Dustin done well.
But then for him to get the DAS the way he did in the 5th round, you have to give a man credit for that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
through the wall.
But he's versatile.
Man is slippery. You're like literally you're tired, and to be able to leg sweep into a dot
in the
Bro,
open, on the open mat as
that
well.
might be one of the best finishes overall, as in like submission setups.
In the open mat as well, not against the cage. Not
Think
against
about the
cage.
setup, bro. Think about the way he set that up.
And it was
From the leg sweep
Yeah.
It was snappy
His
as well.
feet, guillotine attempt,
yeah.
then to dust.
into dot and then just finished it all from there.
within a matter of seconds.
And
It
he's
was very
busted
snappy.
up. He's got a mad scar. Look like Scar from Lion King. Man just got a mad scar. It's crazy. Like warrior type.
No, I'll be real, yeah. Like Islam, very impressive. Dustin Poirier, good performance. But I also I'm sitting here now thinking to myself, like, I do feel like Dustin Poirier needed to do a little bit more. Like there was a few times when he didn't take risks because he was scared of that takedown. And like now, knowing that, okay, cool, 5th round, you got taken down, you got submitted. Why not in the 4th and the 5th round? Go for it.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about getting taken down. You were stuffing it. At once, from when he stuffed the first 2, Islam was kind of like looked hesitant to shoot anyway.
You know what it was
And
though?
you just need to throw hands. If Dustin
know
throw
what
hands, you
it
never
is?
know, man.
Islam, mixes it up so well. He almost fights in a Muay Thai fight when he stands up as well. He loves clinching the back of your neck. He loves coming
Islam.
in,
But
coming in
that's
close.
The Muay Thai clinch is ridiculous.
He loves it. Watch him. It becomes difficult now. You're restraining your neck. You can't get out. You're fight. And remember, he's got very good inside leg sweep trips.
Good judo trips.
And Dustin knows that, so he was trying to keep at bay to a certain time. And I think he just got gassed out. He just got gassed out in the end. When you laying there, he was just like, "Bruv, I'm done." You see when Dustin was laying there, he was just like, "I am finished, bro." That just took all my energy. I'm 35. I think I've just literally given all what I can to the sport, man. And shouts out to him if that's what he chose to do, man.
My last thing to add, this is what I wanted to see personally. I think you as well, Bragz.
Yeah.
Islam needed to put names on his resume at lightweight.
Yeah.
This, like, I can see you're good. Okay, cool. But I'm a person, you got to prove it to me as well still. So
Because he got busted open.
we've never
And he
seen
went
him.
and he went 5 rounds.
Never seen
and
him.
if you was in the cave,
In this
when
kinda-
he got busted open, you would have been the man that would be like, "Oh my God, we never see Islam like this." You love them things. You love that. You love to get onto people. Like, who did you do that to last time? Your guy. Oh, last time you went to him. When Bo busted him up.
Islam again,
See, you didn't understand. See, so it was on a demo. And that's why you have to go through those bouts.
Yeah, you never know
You
in
have
this game.
to. You
so.
get it, Greeny now.
No, but I've never doubted that a Dagestani has that in them, bro. Them man have that in them.
No, not you. We were just
I'm
beefing
saying
that
in
day.
general.
Yeah, I know you.
Like, them man have that.
I'm talking about him.
They're the ones that I don't need to see take punishment to know that they can take punishment.
Yeah.
What them man go through in training is worse than a little cut.
Yeah,
See what
for
I'm saying?
real.
Yeah,
So-
no, facts.
Yeah, that's a
and,
fact.
and also, because there was some really poor judging and officiating across the night, across the whole event, there was very poor judging. But like, we don't normally big up the referee, but Keith Peterson, who I said in the live stream, he reminds me of Anger from Inside Out. Like, for me, I didn't even know that he was in the cage. And that was a very good. When we saw him as the official for the fight, everyone was like, Keith Peterson, what? He done really well, man. So big up Keith Peterson as well, because he dealt with the fight really well.
Shout out Keith Peterson. But you get now why we just say he needs to go through these fights.
But look, end of the day, we haven't. Look,
You get
we
why
learned
I'm
a little bit. We learned a little bit. But
We
we
learned
didn't
a lot.
No, that's not a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
This has shown
No.
us that the
Yeah.
Arnold fight is more interesting to me.
Yeah, because Armand can go 5 rounds and with a proper training camp, and it's like revenge tour. He's on a revenge tour. It's like the build up now. Like there's a lot. Now, trust me, there's a reason for Habib to be in his camp now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's
like
see,
no
let's
joke.
see, let's see.
And this fight makes me think if you go welterweight, I'm less sure. on
Too
that.
small.
Leon
Too
was
small for
absolutely hammering, bro.
I'm less sure on that.
That's what he said he wants, though, innit? He wants Leon.
But
He
that's
said he wants to
probably
go up.
Because he's running from Sayuki.
He's
Yeah,
probably
he's
beating
running
up
there.
Malawi
I'm not gonna lie
as
though.
well.
You know what?
That's
You're not
the
gonna lie.
last
Early thoughts. My money's on Sayukin still. That's the only person I took. I took that guy from early. I said if he gets the chance to run it back with a full camp, I said that early.
Bro,
he's the only one I
he
can
took
see.
man so far when he just joined the UFC, bro, and he was a baby, bro. Remember, them man still like ain't even got their man strength yet. So you can still till
And
today
now
ain't got
he's
his man
ripped.
strength.
And now he's ripped. Have you seen him though?
Rip, that
He's
guy looked like
ripped
the Incredible Hulk, bro.
Brother, he is so ripped, bro. I think he's gonna cause man problems, and he fights at a high pace.
Yeah.
A vet for 5 rounds, way higher than Dustin.
But styles do make fights. That's what I'm gonna leave it on that one still. Styles
gonna have to wait
do
to
make
see.
fights. We might see that end of
on
the
that
year
note,
still.
let's see.
we might
Go on, anything in the
move
chat?
on,
Guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you are in the chat, and if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Anything from the chat, Rimz?
I ain't seen this before. Kez, shout out. He's saying, I feel Islam definitely is beatable. It's just the grit that gets him the W when he's against the high level guys.
I heard that.
It's a fight, though. Everyone's beatable, man.
Ibs.
I've had to learn that, except from Jon Jones.
He's saying,
That's
yeah,
what Dana was-
Islam.
Dana was
Yeah,
saying
we'll
that
go
last
into
night.
that later. We'll go into that later.
Yeah, Dana was saying that last night.
And I was telling you like this, bro. You know,
Islam, even when struggling, got the dog in him. I hear
Got that
it.
dog in him. Got that dog in him.
David, Islam knew that Poirier will prepare for him for wrestling, so Islam had to change the approach, which Dustin wasn't prepared for.
I hear you. A little bit, but you got to be prepared for everything against these guys, man.
Yeah,
Islam.
Raheem saying Arman would have beaten this version of Islam if
Yeah.
he had taken the fight.
Yeah. But
Stuff though, man. Stuff. You never. I just don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. It's still good. We need to see that fight. That's the fight that we do need to see next.
At the end of the year, put it on the Johnny Jones card.
I don't know, man. That needs to headline itself. That needs to be a headline.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah,
does
well,
need to headline.
2
still.
Russians.
What?
Bro, did you hear Dana as well?
Like Putin.
Yeah, said that if the UFC went to Russia, Putin's more than welcome to come and sit
100. I told you about. I should have worn my Welcome to the t-shirt. I should
I
have worn
was
my
saying,
Welcome
yeah, I
to
can't lie. You
I
need a
said, don't worry.
Donald. You need a t-shirt. I'm gonna make one for you.
Donald Trump.
and
Half and Putin.
Putin
told
shaking
you.
hands.
I'm telling you,
With
I'm getting
with
it. It's
a
coming.
nuclear bomb in the back, fam.
It's
That's
coming.
what I
Soon
need to
comes.
see for
Soon
you. So I'm gonna
come.
build one for you still.
Alright, let's move on.
All right, let's move on then, Rimz. Next fight, middleweight bout. We had the number 1 ranked Sean Strickland versus.
No, say it right.
Say it right, man.
The Sean Strickland. What are you talking about,
Because he
bro?
got the band with the one with the bandana.
Bro,
And
in the thing,
the Hennessy.
in his gym, it says the Sean on his locker.
Yeah.
Real talk.
On his
Yeah,
locker, yeah.
he's
You lot.
Sean.
He's cold at it, man.
Just the
Let me
Sean.
repeat. Sorry. Back to this middleweight bout. Next fight. The Sean Strickland,
right.
the number 1 ranked fighter in this middleweight battle. In this middleweight division. Yeah, I couldn't figure the word there. But it was against the 7th ranked Paulo Costa. Paul, no Costa. Because, bro, this guy.
Zero secret juice, man.
Bro,
He's someone you lot just
he's
talk.
got to be back, like in one of the worst middleweights to be in ranked.
The man's big for nothing. That's big for nothing.
Big for nothing.
That is big for nothing.
Waste of talent, waste of looks, waste of every rascal.
No, I hear him still.
Nah,
buff,
bro.
because he's one of them buff guys with the
Yeah,
hair,
yeah.
like type of thing. I hear him, bro. He's you're just a waste, bro. How you gonna tell a girl, bro? Like, how you gonna move to a girl? What do you do? UFC? Oh, what's your ranking? Let me check. She just goes and checks your thing. Just L.
Another L.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's still ranked 7th.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
crazy.
And Dana tried to protect him as well. Do you hear what he's saying? Oh, normally he comes forward and he's a monster, and like he just didn't show up tonight. I was like, bro, this guy hasn't been showing up for a while.
The Sean
yeah.
is the monster. The Sean does not take a back foot step, bro. And you know what, bro? Remember like the whole Izzy thing? Like no one really no one really liked him. No one really liked him. I love him now. I love him. Fuck Izzy, innit? I'm Team Deshaun. Make me a T.
Team Deshaun.
I'm Team Deshaun.
Because Sean's cold, bro.
Yeah, he's cold. You know, it is though. He's just so. I can just see he's so awkward, bro. And I just getting through his defense and like trying to like get something that works consistently against him is just difficult, bro. He had Costa on his back foot constantly. He gassed out by what?
Oh, second round, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, he was heavy breathing at his mouth guard from the second round. That's crazy.
Costa is Ngannou with Kobe power. That's cold.
And you know what? If you add Kobe and Ngannou, you probably get that.
Calm.
And that muscle.
And that look. Crazy.
Hey, how did one judge give this 4-1 to Paulo though?
That's crazy.
No, I want to fight someone.
Bro,
That
man
is
didn't win a
wild.
round, man. He never won a round, bro. And a judge gave him 4 rounds. That
Is it the same judge that gave Dustin 2-2?
I think so. I
Probably.
believe so. Probably.
And there was another fight earlier on the night. I think the Kopilov fight, and he gave that to the other brother as well. Yeah, there's some poor officiating, man.
You know what though? The way to beat Sean Strickland, I think I said this last night, yeah? Because he pushes you forward, but he doesn't push you forward with like athletic pressure like Dubois or Saryukin or these type of fighters, if you know what I mean. He's fill you up, just walks you down, right? You to gain that respect, you just got to you got to stand there, bro.
Or
You got to
to
square
You
because
gotta have
he
Pereira.
likes.
You have to have power.
he-
though.
No, yeah,
Or you gotta
because
wrestle.
Scared of
that's-
power. He's scared of
that's
power.
the thing. Because when you're, but he,
Like when your dad used to want to lick you.
Look what you talking about.
You don't have power, man.
Yeah, but alright, so was he built for nothing? He's built for nothing.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
actually is, bro.
No, he is.
He actually is.
I think that he could punch us and it wouldn't hurt. Like us as normal civilians.
That's normal.
Hey, You can take that bet by yourself, man. I ain't trying to get hit by Paulo Costa, man.
Bro, no, literally, like, because I feel like that method of just standing in there, there's a octagon inside the octagon on the mat. You know what I'm talking about? Do not step outside that black octagon that they put on the floor. You got to go toe to toe. Don't get pinned up on the cage. Don't allow that, because that's when Sean, he picks you away and he feels he can get more adventurous with his shots to pick that. But you see in the middle, when you're there and you have to stand your ground, sometimes we've seen the awkwardness. When you said it last night, I seen where Sean can get hit and gets open. When you said that high,
Costa started well. He started well.
And that's how Pereira had him. Like you said, the power, you got to meet him. Do not move. Go centre for centre, because Sean now punches off balance a lot. Go and watch him. When he's walking you down, he's all on balance and it looks good like that. But when he's like that, he will swing like that and he gets a bit off. That's how he gets a bit exposed. But you have to gain his respect like that. Otherwise, he's just going to bully you. Just roll everything off of the shots and make it difficult.
It goes back to that conversation we had about middleweights, yeah? There's not really a wrestler at middleweight, is there? Because I do feel like a wrestler against Sean, Sean's got good defensive wrestling, but if you are able to attack him with the wrestling base, I think you get some success, because he stands so upright that the takedown is there. And that's another way of stopping that pressure, that forward pressure. Because as he comes forward, if you're shooting for his legs, he can't stay doing that all night.
So let me give you this. Quick question. Hamzat beats Robert Whittaker, yeah? Do they quickly make Sean Strickland Hamzat for number one
Sean's
contender?
saying he's not doing that. No. Sean's saying he's waiting for the belt. He said, give Hamzat the shot, that's fine. I'll wait. That's what he said in the press conference. He said, I don't care, I'm here to fight for the belt now. So I ain't fighting until the belt.
He's a serious guy.
That's smart.
That's what he said.
That's smart.
And to be honest with you,
no, you know what it is? He got paid from having the belt and said, what? This is the lifestyle.
This is what I was getting paid before.
Yeah, he said, cool.
He almost didn't take this fight because they weren't paying him enough.
See, that's what I just said. You see what I'm saying? He said, what?
Do you reckon
he said,
I bought a Tesla, blood.
That's what he said.
Bought a Tesla, blood.
Elon.
Crazy.
Do you reckon that's why he made it 5 rounds? To pay it. Maybe there was like some contractually he was like, listen, I ain't doing it, man. Give me money. And to be honest, the UFC would have paid him for this. Because there weren't many other big names in the card.
Yeah. And it makes sense. And like I said, I think they should start doing that. If you're going towards the title as well, start making your fights 5 rounds like that. Keep you in them 5 round bouts. But Paulo Costa, no Costa, bro. You need to go back and shop in Costas, because you are, bro. You
go
are.
Get yourself a coffee, man.
Yeah, but go get yourself a coffee. Wake up. You need to go do
time,
something.
man.
Yeah, man. It's poor, man.
Still not be a top 10.
Yeah.
It might even be top 15 at this point, bro.
He was never gonna fight. He was never gonna beat Sean, though, man. It's just stylistically, it's not.
We
there
said
for
it.
him.
Everyone said decision.
We all went with decision on this. You know what I'm saying? And we were all right. So.
And you lot thought it was 3 rounds, and even I knew it was 5 rounds, and I still said decision, right? Well, it's not even about that. You lot even was like, kind of like, yeah, well, even though it's 5 rounds, he might gas, but he's probably still gonna go decision type of thing. Do you know what I mean? That's gone. You don't get you. That's what I'm saying. He's happy.
Paulo's tough.
Yeah, he is.
We agree. Yeah.
But like you said, Lankz, that's not a.
That ain't a good attribute.
Not a good attribute.
That ain't a good
You don't want to be known for that. You don't want to be known for that.
Anything in the comments before we move on, Rimz?
We got Kez is saying Strickland's just in the UFC for entertainment purposes only, not because he can fight. You're mad. That's mad.
Nah, he can fight, man.
He can fight. I'll be looking forward to his post-fight press conference.
It's just not
fight.
It's just not entertaining. It's just not very athletic and eye-catching and like wow. It's not wow.
Sean Strickland fights. If they're entertaining, it depends on
the opponent.
The opponent has to make it entertaining.
No, but he threw a head kick though last night, and he threw a big boot, bro. Man, press up triangle, fam. Man, I know that wrestling move, bro. You get me?
Shout out to Sean Strickland though, man. Anything else?
Raheem, Sean still loses to Drekus. I don't think anyone.
Damn, the Dallas plays, my brother.
This guy loves.
I don't think anyone in that division is beating Drekus. Wow.
Anyone.
High on Drekus, bro.
Hey,
wow.
Who said that?
Wow.
Raheem.
Nah, man.
Raheem, leave.
don't do that.
Nah, man.
That's my brother,
That's your brother.
No, but
That's my brother.
What, you
Especially now. That's
Wait,
DDP like me.
You think DDP is unbeatable? That's what he said.
Yes. Pull up the rankings. Let me see the rankings.
Cocaine's ahead of a drug.
Yeah, it is though because bruv,
It's that special
Hamzat
white
has
powder.
the technique to still beat him.
You so high on this Hamzat train, bro.
Has
Hamzat
he lost?
doesn't
Has
even
he
beat-
lost?
Hamzat
Has
probably
he
doesn't
lost?
even beat Sean.
But
bro.
has he lost?
Hamzat
No,
probably doesn't even
he
beat Sean.
takes him down. He was subbing. He was struggling.
If it goes past 3 though, he might gas.
Yeah,
bro. He
yeah.
might
That's
Hey.
the problem.
3 if it goes past 1, bro. Hamzat gasses after
He's
one
too
fight, bro.
excited. Yeah, he's
Yeah, that's it.
Before
He
we
needs to
look
stop
at
running.
this, a night shot. Oh, what's that thing? Night stock. Sorry, night stock. I ain't seen you here before, but big up my bro, man. Saying like we deserve it. So like, man. Listen
Hit
to
the
my
like
man.
button, you know. Big yourself up, that
Is that
stuff,
me?
man. You know, real talk.
Alright, so middleweight. You want a middleweight?
Yeah, so we go. So you got Izzy probably gonna fight DDP next. Robert Whittaker's got Hamzat. Then you have. Why is Hamzat not ranked there? Oh, yes, he's 10th. Oh, bro, I didn't know that. I thought he was
The
higher.
biggest threat to DDP on that list is Izzy and Brendan Allen.
Brendan Allen.
Outside of that, he beats up every one of them.
DDP.
Yeah, he beats all of them.
Really?
Guys. Yeah, he beats all of them guys.
So you don't beat.
You gotta tell me Marvin Vittori beats anyone.
No, I think Hamzat could.
Hamzat can beat him.
I'm not sold, man. I'm not sold on Hamzat. Not
Hamzat
over
comes-
5 rounds. Not
I'm
over
still
5
unsure
rounds.
about Hanan Fluffy still at the minute.
No. He ain't gonna get to the top, bro. We've seen people like Fluffy all the time, man. Bro, he gets to like
He's
top
not.
5 and
He's not
loses.
gonna get there.
He loses against
He's not
Cannonier,
gonna
bro.
get there. He's not gonna
He
get
loses
there.
against Cannonier,
He's
bro.
not. He's not.
Cardio, bro.
Nah, he's not
Cardio.
he's not gonna
Listen,
get
cardio
there. But he
machines.
but
Cardio,
he
you gotta be able to
loses.
punch with it, bro.
But he loses though, bro.
He's gonna get knocked
He's
out
right,
by the top
though.
I said
people,
he
man.
loses and then he wins.
Yeah, but then you can't lose
Until
like that.
you go up against the
Then you
right
can't
hand.
lose
Kyle
again.
Baralho beats him up.
Then he loses. Then you
Carl
can't lose
Baralho
again.
beats up who?
Fluffy.
Oh, wow.
He does,
don't
bro.
know.
IQ takes him
That's a
down.
good fight.
It is a good fight. That is a good fight.
That's a
I'd
good
go,
fight.
I'd go Fluffy for that.
Yeah,
Fluffy's
but
got
you went
jits.
with
Fluffy's
Poirier,
got jits. Take who down?
What? Over Kyle Baralho, loud man.
Hey, Hernandez has got
Straight
jits
out
though.
the favela, bro. Come on, man.
Bro-
Ain't my guy, bro.
Bralio's
High
more
IQ.
stand-up game though. You know Bralio. He likes to
No,
stand
no,
up.
Baralho's got. That's what I'm saying. He's all seven across the board, bro. Every category, seven, except for IQ. Man's 10. You get me? Man knows what he's doing. Yeah, bro. Listen, I promise you, man. I told you about this guy last January. You know, last
I ain't
January,
rating
and he hasn't
him,
lost
so-
since. Come on, man.
We're gonna see.
But I ain't really fought no one that deep since.
Don't watch
Yeah.
that, man. Don't
Alright.
watch that.
Alright.
All right,
cool.
well, let's move on to the next fight. Next fight was a performance of the night middleweight bout. We had the 15th ranked Kevin Holland versus Mashal Oleksiejcsuk.
You got
Don't
there,
worry.
you got there.
You done well yesterday. It was better yesterday.
So how'd you actually say his name then?
No,
guys?
no, it's pretty.
No, someone repeat it
Michael.
then. No, Michelle. Michelle.
Michelle, man.
How'd you say his second name, guys? If I
Oleksiejcsuk.
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 No, you don't worry.
Thank you. Leave me alone, man. Don't bully me in my pronunciation, man. I speak like Charles Barkley.
Let them country boy down south.
You know them. Anyway, guys, round 1 sub. Who would have thought? You said round
Two.
2.
Yeah.
That was quick.
I think
You
you had
had.
two as well, you know.
You had.
You watched it back?
I had. This, what?
You watched it back? I
The
don't
top.
know what I said.
The picks.
Yeah. I got. Yeah.
You know what it was, yeah. We said in it that if it goes to the ground,
You had.
Oleksiejczuk hasn't really got much ground game, and Kevin Holland is good on the ground. The concern was how does Kevin Holland get it to the ground, and we realized during the fight the only way he was going to get it to the ground is by taking that knockdown, and Oleksiejczuk has power in hands, landed a punch.
You
took
got
him
0
down.
for that. You.
You meant what, Oleksiejczuk?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I?
Yeah.
bro, you had a bad week.
Slow down.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah, you might have, you know, because
You
Rimz.
said knock him out. I think.
Rimz.
I think you said to knock
Rimz
him
has
out.
had a bad week, bro. He's had a
Man's doing
stinker.
VAR.
He's had a
Man's will do
stinker.
VAR. Man's will
Man's
do
will put it
VAR.
out. Oh, no.
Yeah, you said no.
That's mad.
But no, yeah,
Yeah.
the submission
Yeah,
was
he
deep,
did
man.
have
That
a bad
armbar was dirty. And I know Herb Dean stopped it, and Oleksiejczuk was complaining he never tapped. But, bro,
he had a bad week.
what are you going to do, man? Let your arm get snapped? Referee's there to protect you, man. It was the right thing to do.
No, don't worry. Carry on with your.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, for me, good performance from Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland said that, you know, he said he was offered the Nick Diaz fight. Like,
Nick Diaz didn't want it.
no, he said he didn't want it because it was in August or something, so he wanted to fight before then. But he said last night, look, I'm here for. He said I'm the best. What did he say? I'm the best gatekeeper of all time. I just want to keep the gate. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
Bro.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
but you know
good
what?
for him, bro.
I respect he's no, but you know what?
He's in
I
the
res-
same category as Dustin.
Yeah, I
No, he's
respect
cowboy.
that.
Yeah, but
No,
at least
he
he
is
knows. At
cowboy.
least he knows.
Yeah.
He's cowboy.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? He's
Yeah.
the type of guy
Yeah.
late on his career who'll get a title shot.
Yeah, he will for
He's like-
for hard work.
Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
dedication.
Yeah. If he's still floating there though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
he
still
has
got
to
to be
stay
floating.
there,
He's
yeah.
still got
Yeah,
to
as long as he
float.
wins a couple fights in a row,
Yeah, like
you're
2 or
there.
3,
Boom.
yeah.
Like if he wins the next 2, title shot.
And
Dana will be
then
like
he
title
gets
shot.
smoked in the title shot. He's the type
Against
of guy to
DDP, bro, he gets absolutely spun by DDP. What do you mean?
Could be water as well.
Could be well. He gets spun by Leon as well, bro.
All
Can you
right.
imagine if Shavkat's there at that time and he has to fight Shavkat? Oh my god.
All right.
Shout out
move
Kevin
on.
Holland for always doing what Kevin Holland does, though.
Every time.
What weight bout? We had Nico Price versus Alex Moreno. Well, I had Moreno. You had.
No, we never end up picking this one.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't
So
pick
we
this
scrapped
because
it.
you scrapped it. I had Moreno though because I picked it after you lot. So yeah, but
I would have went with Morono.
Yeah, Price. Yeah, but Price won over the decision. Got the
I'll be
job
real,
done.
man. We watched this
Done.
fight, but I
Just
didn't really
pipes.
watch this fight.
Yeah, we were kind of talking over this, like we were debating
Yeah,
over
yeah.
this fight. Still, it was one of those fights. This is one of those fights. Like, why is this on the main card? They should have put no, but they should have put the Almeida fight.
Shout and Almeida, yeah.
That's what I was saying. But then Rimz made a very good point about the free. Rimz basically said last night is why sometimes we see fights like this on the main card is because people that I was like, but they've got Jon Almeida on the prelims, who's ranked 7th. How does that make sense? Why don't you stick him on the main card? Rimz come up with a good point saying the reason that they don't always probably do that is because having some of these fighters that they're trying to grow, that the prelims are obviously shown for free. So
Yeah, of course.
so it makes sense selling some of these fights, and I was like, oh yeah, it kind of does, isn't it? Like
No,
really
facts.
like that. But again, I don't want to see this. I feel like I'm ungrateful. UFC, I feel like there's so much talent, yeah, and it's got so better, so fast. Even compared to boxing, when we get like the talent pool has gotten so fast, like it's like better, so fast. I feel like maybe because I watch it more, so I see it more deep. But I feel like the fighters.
It's the marketing machine that is the UFC. Though.
Yeah.
They do so well to promote their fighters, so they can build. As one star goes into the ether, they've already got another 3 ready to blossom into.
Which
a
one's
new
gonna
thing,
be
yeah.
it? Which one's
Yeah,
gonna be the
who's
face?
taking your spot?
Yeah,
kind
who's
of
gonna
thing,
be the face? Yeah.
you know?
So I feel that works well. But let's move on to the next fight. Welterweight bout. We had Randy Rude Boy Brown versus Dos Santos. Another decision from the Spanish town fighter. Man said big up all the man them from St. Catherine's and all of the things there. You see it. So I didn't have you, Randy Rude Boy, so I don't think I should be the person to speak. I think I'm gonna give this one to Greeny because Greeny, what you said
Where's the
on your
Jamaica flag,
breakdown.
Where's it, man?
Where's it? Your
I need
break,
it, man.
your breakdown, yeah, was actually perfect. When I watched it back, you was like, he moved and he done exactly what you just said to win.
I thought
Like,
he was gonna
on
get
the
the
breakdown.
knockout. I thought he was gonna get.
He didn't get the
He
knockout, but
he
you
wasn't-
said the movement.
yeah.
What
His
he
movement's improved. His defense looks good. He uses the range really well. He mixes in a few kicks now and then. Like I've been very impressed with Randy Brown, and I actually think he has attributes to compete at the championship level because of the height, because of the movement, because of the power that he does possess. He didn't really show it off in this fight as much as I maybe think he wanted to. But Dos Santos is a live opponent. Dos Santos isn't ranked, but he's a very good opponent. So Randy Brown for me next up has to be rankings. And I'm saying someone from 10 to 15 at that welterweight, give him a chance to get into the rankings, and let's see what he can do.
Do you
'Cause
think
he's on a decent streak at the moment?
Do you think he's a better overall fighter than Jalen Turner?
I don't. No, I don't.
So how can
Do you know why? Because
how can you say he's a
do
championship
you know why?
fighter?
Because I think
I-
Jalen's got the skills. For him, it's a mental thing. From the outside, for me, it looks like it's a mental thing with Jalen.
So, but if he don't have the skills, how is he still a championship
Because
fighter?
I do think that he has had that mental click. Like it's something has clicked in him over the last 3 fights. If you go back and watch 4 fights ago, the performance to what you're watching now, even last night, which wasn't a great performance, it's different. It's different.
Mims can see it like me. I think you can see it. Man. The right fighter is just gonna.
I want to. Actually,
I know
like
we.
it.
So do they.
Yeah,
I want to. I say him
I
here,
don't
you know.
see it.
He's right.
You gotta ride that.
He's
He's
ride
right.
that ship
But
till
no,
it
but
breaks down,
Mims
man.
can see what I can see. I don't like the showboating when you're not really winning. He still does all
He
the.
was winning the fight.
No, but when you're not really, hear what I'm saying. Like you're not really winning. You're not really winning. You understand? You said it.
But
Yeah,
Dos Santos
he's
is
winning the
good
fight.
though, bro. Like
Yeah, but then get the job done.
Yeah.
Because you didn't
But he
finish him
did-
like you
yeah,
just said.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Do you know what I'm
fair,
saying?
fair. But
So-
there's people in the welterweight rankings that he's better than. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, bro, if you stuck him in there with Colby right now, I'd favour him to beat Colby right now. I'll be real. Just because I think someone like Colby is slightly done at the end of his career. Like, I know that you're maybe you might say the wrestling, but for me, I just think that if you look at the rankings at welterweight, there are people that Randy Brown beats up. Yeah, the silence was definitely still. The silence was definitely still. But this is a man that
was
this
a
is a
mad
man
silent
that
face.
picked Oleksiejcsuk to beat Kevin
I
Holland
didn't
and
pick
Poirier.
him, I didn't
Poirier
pick
to beat
Oleksiejczuk,
to
bro.
beat
I
up
picked
Islam.
Kevin, bro. KO.
Yeah, oh yeah, you had Kevin Holland by KO still. Man, so like 3 points to his thing, fam.
Oh yeah, no, I did have you. Sorry, I did have 3 points for you. Yeah, it's 3 Holland. Sorry, that's me. I was reading it wrong. That's 0 for the next fight. Sorry, that was 0 for the next
No,
fight.
but Randy
I
Brown
did
done
have
alright,
3.
man. Randy Brown done alright.
Go
He
on.
won, move on to the next one, innit? That's all it is.
Oh
with
yeah, that
Randy
was it,
Brown.
man. Yeah, that was it, man.
Oh, was it?
Oh, we got to go through a couple of these.
Wow, bro, we're gone. We're like at 40.
Can we just quickly speak about Jarton?
Alright, cool.
Because that was a good performance from Jarton. Like, he actually used some punches to open up the submission. And he called out Cyril Gane. And for me, do it, man. UFC Paris, let's actually see if Cyril Gane's worked on his takedown defense, innit? Like, for me, perfect test.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say about that.
He is the definition of a crutch sniffer, bro. Like, he is, bro.
Nah, of course he is.
So, like, if the UFC want anything out of Cyril Gane, like, going forward, you don't give him this, man. Do you know what I mean? Because this ruins him.
Yeah, but at the same...
He's done.
Yeah, but if Jarton Almeida has Cyril Gane on his resume, then it builds up him
Like
as well.
Kellogg's.
I know he lost against Curtis Blades, but
But if Kellogg's
Cyril
can't
Gane
handle
loses
this
against
though,
Curtis
that's
Blades.
not good though.
If can't handle.
Kellogg's Jarton Almeida.
he can't.
After what Curtis done to him, that's not good.
But Curtis has.
Curtis will
Curtis
beat up
has-
Cyril Gane.
No, but my
a
point
better
is,
style to beat.
but it's not that
Yeah.
though. It's not, you're right, but my point is, you need to be able to float with these guys.
Yeah,
It should,
yeah.
that's my point.
Yeah.
That's all my point is.
No, he can. For a blown up, light heavyweight.
who can't throw punches.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Kellogg's.
Oh.
If he loses to Jarton Almeida in that
In
way
Pa-
or,
in
this,
Paris.
or whatever like that, that's not good.
Yeah.
Especially if you get subbed. That's imagine if he gets subbed. Like from who did he? Who was Cyril Gane's last fight that he won?
Jonathan.
But he
No,
won.
No, was he last fight, John?
Was it
Yeah,
like
bro. He
Thai?
hasn't fought since then.
It
has
was
he?
the Thai fight.
Thai.
Oh,
No,
Thai
yeah, he
Phil
fought.
Vasa.
And you beat him up. He just that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. What is that?
What are we doing here, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my
A man
point
that
though.
literally.
But that's what I'm saying. We
does
need to
shoes.
see the grappling again.
That's
John
what I'm saying.
Wall-
This is
that's
the-
what I'm saying.
This is the
That's
fight.
why I said you need to go up if you can't handle it again, because you really need to go and test yourself again. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
fault you. That's what fault you in the first
If
place.
I don't see that fight, then for me, I'm saying that the UFC are ducking Cyril Gane from having this fight. No, really, because what are you gonna do? What, chuck him someone that's just not just gonna stand in front of him and get pieced up? Like, nah, man. Put him in there. And this is like an old school matchup as well. Striker versus grappler. We don't really get to see that too often in the UFC no more. Let's see one of them old throwback fights and book that for Paris. I'll be interested in that.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, cool.
Cool. All right.
That was a wrap for UFC 302. You know, Islam retains his lightweight championship, and he done it in great fashion. Shout out to Dustin Poirier, whether he
Before
whether
we
he
move
retires
on,
or not.
should we discuss this point now? Irony, put it in there. Dana saying Jones is pound for pound. Thoughts? Should we discuss that now before we move on to this topic?
Yes, please.
Right.
Let me start because I brought this up time ago. We had a discussion about pound for pound time ago, and it's like Dana listened to what I said and just copied what I said, bro. I said exactly that. When you was someone in here, I can't remember if it was you was like, oh, but Islam deserves to be the pound for pound after his performance and the Volkanovski thing and all of that. I think it was you. I think I was like, but how can you move a man, regardless if you don't like him? Forget that, because I was like, I know I said it. John's annoying. His voice annoys me, bro. For a man that fights like that and then goes, oh, hi guys, and I just want to be, he is annoying, bro. I can't lie, I get it in it, like. But let's not go off the record, bro. He is a kid. If you put him in any room, he can't. The only man that comes out alive.
That's what he said.
That's the truth, though.
He said,
What
he
lies
didn't
is
say-
there?
He didn't say
Tell
MMA,
me.
he said all combat sports.
No, but tell me another. Don't tell me another man right now. Everyone dies, bro.
Brock Lesnar, bro. You put
Even
Brock
Mike
Lesnar
Tyson,
and Jon
everyone,
Jones,
bro.
beats
He
him.
chokes them out, bro. Just backs them up, kicks them. Ow, my leg. Man's in a wheelchair, like you see Mike the other day, just all sophisticated. No man just guillotines him. He's dead. Next man, bro. You can't. And even John said it years ago. He's built like the perfect human being to fight, bro.
So was
6'5".
Deontay Wilder, but
No, he's not.
It's not for boxing.
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, not about yeah. Athletic. But both his brothers playing the NFL like athletic. Like, I'm just saying that, bro. Like he is the pound for pound. And Jones is right. This is why Islam wasn't pound for pound. No, I said this to you. It's only this. I'm not giving no man pound for pound when you got a man moving down a weight coming up to fight you, bro. And what am I giving you? What's that? I was crying for Dustin Poirier to fight back then. I didn't want to see Volkanovski. I was the first man to, even though it turned out to be okay, I was still, I want to see that, man. It ain't nothing for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's my point where Jones now goes up. Whether you want to say it or not, he's going up. Takes 3 years off out the sport and chokes man out and like whatever.
But it might look. This is my only thing with Jon Jones being pound for pound is cool. You beat Cyril Gane, cool. You're gonna go and fight Stipe, but why are you not fighting Aspinall? That's my only thing. If we're gonna give him credit,
you're moving the needle though. You're moving to the future when you got pound for pounds about what you've done up until the point of that present moment. So you're just adding on about Aspinall's or future.
Well, someone like Max could be pound for pound then. Featherweight champion.
No, but
done that.
But Max has still lost. So Max hasn't got a better record than Jon Jones.
Okay, I know.
No one
Justin
has.
Gaethje's
So you
better
got
than
to have
Cyril Gane.
what you just said is invalid. You just said it and you knew it. I'm just being real.
Hamzat could be.
No one,
Hamzat could be pound for pound.
No one has a better record than
Hamzat
Bells.
could be pound for pound.
Bro,
Hasn't lost, done 2 weight classes.
Bro, no, bro. He
Not
hasn't got a better
level of
record.
opponent, but he's beat Kamaru
There you
Usman.
go,
But
a
he beat
champion.
Kamaru Usman.
Oh, come on, bro.
He beat Kamaru Usman. Come on,
You're just being
I just
Bro, who has a better resume than Jon Jones?
Yeah, no one.
So why you talk the subject? Anyway, let's move on.
No, but
because that don't make sense.
Current,
though.
okay,
if you just said
this is the argument against Jon Jones. Current day, yeah, Jon Jones isn't active enough to be considered pound for pound. That's the argument. You can't speak about the history of Jon Jones because Jon Jones has the resume behind him.
That's fair if you want to say that, but
current
again,
day,
that's still a subject for. That's a kind of. You're right,
I
but
feel.
You're right. I get what you're saying.
Activity should.
But he got injured.
Has to.
Whereas if you're talking just GOAT shit, yes.
But remember, he wasn't pound for pound when he was out for 3 years. He was off the whole thing.
Yeah.
So he was out. He weren't on the list. He come back, got in. He won the title and got injured. Bro, what you want a man that man ripped his whole shoder out, fam? What do you want him to do, bro? Everyone's getting at him, fam. Like, bro, he's the first injury he's ever fucking had in his whole life as well. Man, everyone's getting at him, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I have to back a man for that, regardless if you like him or not. That's just an athlete, bro. Shit happens, bro. Like, he is the GOAT, bro. Like, until he leaves or someone beats him in a mad fashion where you got to question it, bro, he beat everyone. Until this day, until that Marchena fight, I'm still shocked, bro. That's like, because he nearly got his head kicked off bare times in that fight.
I hear you.
But anyway.
I hear you. Let's move on, man.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Are you doing the points or what are we doing?
Oh, yeah, you want to do the league table quick? Bring up the league table, Rimz. Let's quickly update the league table as I have it here. You know. Right, we'll do it from last week because we got to settle last week, right? We have to settle last week quickly. So
you just do all the scores together because we kind of hour in.
Yeah. I'm gonna do all. No. I'm just gonna say. So from last week, basically, I'm just gonna let everyone know. I got 16 points. Rimz, you had 31 points. Lankz had 21 points, and Greeny, you had 47 points. Right?
Jesus.
So you actually done well.
How many did you get?
Last couple of weeks I've done well, man.
16 points.
Return, fam.
So
from the gutter still.
So last month you finished bottom.
I finished bottom for the
So
first time.
everyone's now
So you got to drink the pickle juice.
Yeah.
Oh!
Told you.
I thought it was you.
No,
Swear.
I told you.
So I thought,
Random I'm bringing that pickle juice, bro.
out of everyone,
You still gotta do yours.
yeah,
Cool.
that's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
do
That's
yours.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You better
Hey,
chill.
listen, if man don't want
chill.
money for that, I can give you £5 each. You know what I'm saying? We can do the Klarna payments.
50,
We can do Klarna payments.
Man tried to do Klarna.
That's
What?
it's £5. I can't do.
What,
brother.
£5 for
I can't even eat a food
yeah,
with that.
yeah.
I can't even eat a food.
You can eat food next week.
Man.
take £10 Klarna payment.
Yeah.
If everyone's happy to agree on that, but £5
If not, then just book it. And I don't know when we're gonna do this, but I'll go bring me a dance. I don't mind.
Someone bring the
Dance and
pickle
make me
juice.
dance.
one of those cups.
I got pickles at home.
What the juice? Bring it. Go with the juice. Yeah, bring it then, innit? Already. But I'm not doing it before he does his. This is all in order now. We're not doing that. I'll do my thing straight away, but he got to do his.
What, you gonna down a glass of pickle juice?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm gonna do my thing, innit? But I finished with 40 points. Rimz, you finished with 71 points. Greeny, you finished with 57 points, which is the highest, and you finished with 35. So Greeny, you won the month of
That's not 47.
May. No, I'm just saying that was just you had you had 104 points.
104 points.
He had 104. Sorry, I had 40. You had 71. You had 56.
I must be pushing the overall leaderboard now.
I'm gonna add that up now. So I'm gonna put the overall leaderboard together in a bit. But
what about this month?
This month, I had to make a well, Greeny again. You done the best this month again. You got points in every single category. So you got 37 points this month.
37 points.
And that's without
that's Greeny. Lankz, me and you, we're tied up, man. We know what to do on this side, man. We're not trying to do no more. Yeah, we got 24 points apiece. Yeah. Rimz.
Yo.
Just to tell you, bro.
24. What I got?
You're in the single digits, bro.
Fucking hell.
You got 8 points, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's just for the shit.
No, sorry. That's a lie.
11.
That's a lie. You got 11.
11.
You got 11. You got 11. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That was me. When I put that. In
I got Strickland, right?
Yeah. With the thingy and Kevin. That was it. That was it. Because you got the thingy 2 points for
against
everyone.
Randy Brown.
You got 11.
Yeah, we didn't even bet on
Sorry,
Morono,
11
right?
points.
Oh,
yeah.
We can give everyone 3 points to the Morono fact.
It doesn't matter.
No, except for him. He didn't pick Morono. He picked Nico Price. No, you picked Morono. So.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Anyway.
So that is the leaderboard updated, and we need to get these forfeits done. So me and Greeny will be getting our forfeits done because it's only right. It's only right.
Bro, you know you don't need us there.
I just go and dance in. Does it have to? What's
Get someone to record you.
What? It just has to be in a shopping centre. Yeah, but I haven't got the big thing, fam. So I need to have that.
I'm coming with you then. I got it in my car.
Yeah. I need to have the big things.
I got the big thing. I ain't got the little.
It sounds a bit crazy. This conversation's
about you, bro. Don't worry about that.
I ain't know
about that one.
He has no shame. This man has no shame.
I'll just pull it out.
He has no embarrassment, bro. He don't care if 10 people are watching him or 10,000, fam. This guy has no shame, fam.
Hey, boxing, man.
Boxing,
we gotta
move
talk
on.
about boxing quick before
We gotta move on to the 5-on-5. It was the Matchroom versus Queensberry set up in the Saudis. All done by the Saudis. Where do we start with this? Wilder versus Zhang. Let's start off with that because that was, we have to. No, go on. What are you gonna say?
Go on. No, I was just from an overall like Matchroom versus Queensberry. Bro, man, he's down bad. He's down bad.
Bro, you know
what's 5-0?
Bro,
literally got swept.
At 3-0, you're supposed to pass pad, you know. You're supposed to pass pad at 3-0, bro. Man got swept 10-0. That's embarrassing.
You know that stroke his ego. Like he thought he was the guy, and he
Eddie.
Bro, someone in Eddie's camp from Matchroom said in an interview right before the fights with Frank Warren Day, he was like, if Frank Warren beats us 5-0, I'll go to Queensberry. I'll make a cup of tea for everyone. Yeah, bro, go make a cup of tea, bro. You get me? Go make a cup of tea, fam. Butler service, bro. You get me?
Well, it didn't start off well for the one and only Deontay Wilder because Zilly Zhang
Hands on his Kylie Minogue flex, fam.
had him spinning around, move out of my way. I know you're feeling it because you love me like this. That's how he had man singing.
Why'd you know that song?
That song's cold, fam. Breaking it down. That song's hard, bro. You gotta know the bangers, fam.
The white in me's going crazy right
I know, innit? I'm telling you, bro. Pie mash. But fam, that's how he had him doing. He had him spinning. Greeny, am I wrong?
Bro,
Punch
clipped him on the tip of the nose, fam. A man done a 360 spin and was like, yo, what happened? Start trying to
go
whack.
I bang you.
Hey. No. But this is why man need to just take a little bit of MMA away with them because the rule number 1 is protect yourself at
all times.
He did. Don't turn your back, bro. That's what MMA fighters do in the boxing ring.
Yeah, no,
Them man turn away.
Hold on though. Is the ref supposed to jump in there? Because when you turn your back here, I swear the ref's supposed to be like, don't turn your back.
bro. But referees,
It was too late. It was too late.
It was too late.
He saw the situation, and then you know that
It was
news.
free. Yeah.
What did they say again? And that was the moment he realized.
I fucked up.
Yeah. It's too
I
late.
bang you. Boom, fam. That punch, yeah, I can't lie. Seeing it live, yeah, that scared me, bro. Because when you see a man turn around and you can see that Zhang's approaching him,
Loading
and it's like Deontay Wilder had no clue the punch is coming, bro. He was out cold, fam. Man's head hit the mat, like, sad
No,
times.
but like he deserves it. Like
Sad
not in a
times.
way like because he's a bad person or anything, but he sparked so many
Oh.
people out. He sparked so many people out. Clean
Yeah,
that.
he's giving
like,
that kind of
Bomb squad!
you need to know what that feels like.
I just say, you know where his career was done, innit? You know where Deontay Wilder's career was done? When he admitted that he'd done the ayahuasca thing. Man done the ayahuasca thing and it's finished, bro. Man's like, yeah, I come back from I smoked the ayahuasca, I saw the jaguar.
That never
did-
goes right for any
Bro,
fight.
so-
you need to just, yeah.
deleted Deontay is finished for him. He's deleted now.
Oh, he's done, bro.
it's done. He's done.
That's his new name.
He's
Deleted Deontay.
He's done.
He's
bro.
not
deleted.
big free no more, bro.
No.
He's done.
Shout out,
He's
'cause
done.
he had a great career as well.
Yeah,
considering,
of course,
you know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
With,
I
with
think-
the lack of skills that he has
Yeah,
to get
I
where he
think
got to.
also you have to
'cause he has a lack
factor
of
in
skills.
the fact that he's not a heavyweight, bro.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's a
100%.
good point.
He's not a
Every
heavyweight.
opponent's got 40 pounds in him.
Trust me.
That's a good point. That's a
He
good
done
point.
very
Rose.
well for someone's size. Like
With no
him.
technique, like you said.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got no real tech. We just got them heavy hitters now.
No, he's had a great career, man.
Let's move on. Daniel Dubois versus Hrgovic.
Hrgovic, yeah.
What do you think about this fight? What did you think about Daniel Dubois getting the KO?
This was fight of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Yeah.
Great fight.
But yeah.
He's surprising me.
Every
But
time he steps in,
he's stepping up the level because I used to think, nah,
He's
Bra
meaty.
ain't it.
He's
still.
not it. He's me.
But he's proven himself. So
and he's young.
And
still,
he's only
man.
26.
He's young.
26 years old. Yeah. Like, people have questioned his heart, yeah? The first 2 rounds, Hrgovic stuck it on him, you know? If you go back and watch that fight, Hrgovic really did stick on him. Landing overhand rights clean. And the commentators are saying, Daniel Dubois is just eating these.
Yeah.
It's like, how long can you say that for? Like, how long is he just going to be able to firm these shots? But he didn't. He eventually come a point where Hrgovic got tired and Daniel Dubois stepped up forward and he started landing and referee had to stop it on cuts. But Dubois, if Usyk does get stripped, then Dubois becomes the IBF champion. So he might actually be a world champion right
just
now.
becomes champion.
I believe so, yeah. And then in
Don't
which
fight
case-
for it.
No, because they're saying basically this fight was supposed to be for the IBF title because Usyk was supposed to be stripped and then this fight was supposed to be for the IBF. But because Usyk was, by the commission, he was told he couldn't fight for 40 days because of the injury, they're not allowed to strip him whilst he's not unable to defend the belt. So therefore, he didn't get stripped. But therefore, this will.
No, you still-
I don't
it's-
rate that.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be
you don't. You're about to
Dubois-
say.
Emo champion.
Yeah,
it
I'm
will
about
be
to say that don't even make
It's
sense.
gonna be
though.
Dubois versus AJ at Wembley for the IBF belt.
Well, then do it then.
Yeah, thank
Like,
you.
Don't give it to man.
Don't give
Like,
it to man. I don't
that's-
care if you fought. You fought. That's after. You don't do that, man.
But great fight though.
But he gave Hrgovic his first loss.
Bro, Hrgovic, if you know in boxing the amount of people that talk about Hrgovic as the next man up,
Yeah.
for him to get like slumped by Daniel Dubois like that, yeah.
That's just big shout out to Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, no
man.
facts.
Because again, people were rating his heart.
Yeah.
Going in there against a man that everyone's calling the next scary killer. You know, a man's undefeated. He's coming to kill. He's Serbian, right? From Serbia?
Something
Like that, Slovakia, Croatia, Croatia, or Bosnia, yeah. But yeah, them they you know they come to fight, man. And boy, Daniel dug deep, like you said, and put on a show, man. That's a good fight. That's probably his best performance.
I think on paper, yeah, for sure.
As of yet, man. Shout out to him, man. And then we're gonna move to
Hamza Shiraz.
Shiraz
Listen,
versus
I bigged him up
Williams.
last week, yeah. And I can't lie to you, I'm so glad I did. This guy's proper still. 6'3" at middleweight. Disgusting, man.
It's gonna be a problem. The length,
Oh,
the length
and
is
it's
gonna
not just
have
the it's the power.
What?
pause.
What?
That's
The range.
But
The range.
Emma Williams is good. So the way Hamza Shiraz dealt with him was good, man. And bit of a weird stoppage, but good performance, man. Go to the next one because the next 3 were good fights as well. Just quickly, you had Bivol versus my man from Libya.
Bivol.
Yeah, Bivol fought on last night still.
Yeah.
Disgusting. My man's 22-0 from Libya, trying to be the first champion out of Libya, got absolutely demolished, yeah, by Bivol, and now that sets up him versus Better Biev in October.
But fam, was he supposed to first Better Biev anyway?
But Better Biev pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out.
That was supposed to be the top of his fight.
Yeah, but what? They didn't just postpone it like the Tyson Fury.
Bivol wanted to fight, innit?
Shout out to Bivol.
Bro, Bivol's real, man.
He's gonna beat Better Biev.
Bivol was the best boxer on the planet right now.
He's the best. I've been saying that. Bro. I've been saying that. I said that.
Like,
bro, once I saw what he done with Canelo, I said this guy.
You talk about pound for pound.
He's technically one. He's technically sound.
Yeah. He could move up. He could move.
It's
down.
even him or Bud, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anyone else, bro. I'm not hearing anyone else.
No, that's a fact.
I'm not hearing anyone else.
That's a fact.
No, right there, Nui.
Yeah, but he's not.
Well.
But he's not fighting the guys that these men are fighting. Like
No, he is for his weight.
He
them,
is.
who
He is.
are those guys?
Yeah, it's just that's the fact.
that.
You don't really know them like that, so you're not really rating it as much as Bud's thing or his thing. Yeah.
Okay, maybe so. Maybe that's
And he's flatlining guys that are lightweight, bro.
Yeah.
Like absolutely hitting them like
After getting collapsed himself.
like in Ngannou, bro. He's actually like he's crushing them, bro.
No, I knew he's cold.
But he got flatlined the other day though. Got back up.
Got back up and then knocked
But
down though.
that's never happened to him. That showed like
It
he's
happened
got
to
heart.
Bivol.
innit?
Yeah, it happened to Bivol.
But it showed. We don't know what he's what.
Go to
You get me? We ain't seen it yet.
Better be a
Like that. You get me?
Let's see if
We've
Better
seen
Be
it
a
now.
bit
I like
out.
to know if they got it. You get me?
He's Russian though. You don't think?
Yeah,
Yes.
couple
he
more
probably,
fights,
of
though.
course they all do, but
You had Willie Hutchins.
yeah, that was a decent
my
fight. He let him
God.
back in the fight though. at
He
the
did
end.
towards the end, but what a performance that was. And then, Nick Ball there as well.
Yeah.
Nick Ball, they gave it a split decision. For me, I don't think that was a split decision. I thought Nick Ball won the fight, but yeah, man, I can't lie. Frank won, bro, to win 5-0 on the night.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn didn't pick where you are.
Oh, the thing is, going into the fight, they were all 50-50s. They really were. So I do feel like they were match well, but yeah, match man.
Bivol fight was never 50-50.
Shocking. No, but that weren't
That
part
weren't
of
part.
the
That
fight.
weren't part.
That weren't part
Oh
of the
yeah,
fight.
it was separate. That's why I said I didn't see that. Where was that? Was that?
It was supposed to, like we said.
Where was it?
It was in Saudi. That was supposed to headline the
But
card.
did it headline it?
No, the headline became Wilder versus Zhang because they
Why
didn't
did I
let
see?
Bivol's
Why did I
opponent.
see this fight at all around?
No, this is the problem with the stars in boxing like Bivol. There's not a crossover effect, like to the general public.
Yeah, I didn't see
over
this
here.
at all. But I'm still in there. I didn't even see this shit.
But people were saying, "Oh, it's going to be a boring 12-round decision." Bro, man stopped him in 6 rounds. Like it was a really good finish, really good fight actually. Because Zinad was game. You know what I mean? So credit to both fighters there, man.
All right, cool. Well, that's the boxing all wrapped up.
Can we get into this quick conversation then, yeah? Before we go into comments. Alright, we're 6 months into the year now, yeah? In very end of December, we had this debate, yeah? Went a little bit viral, yeah? Boxing or MMA, which year is going to be better for 2024? So you asked me to go away. Have a little look at my list. I'm going to read it out to you. I got it over here. Right? I got these are the boxing fights of this year so far, yeah? We got the 5-on-5, which was Wilder versus Zhang, yeah? I've got Fury versus Usyk, yeah? I've got Opetaya versus Breedis, Lomachenko versus Kambosos, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, Beterbiev versus Callum Smith, Buatsi versus Dan Aziz, Inui's fought twice, Joshua versus Ngannou, Wardley versus Clark in a British heavyweight fight that was ridiculous, Ben Whittaker's fought twice, Canelo versus Munguia, and Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall. All this year so far. Can you give me MMA? Look, outside of 299 and 300, and I said this earlier, 300 as an event, unbelievable. Best event of the year, best event of the decade. 299 is a close second to that. But realistically, outside of that, what other fights have we had in MMA that are of the name value of some of these fights?
So outside of 2-9, alright, let me bring up the schedule. UFC schedule.
You're gonna bring up the UFC. I could tell you, there's been way more UFC fights, bro, because this is absolutely.
So we obviously had Poirier.
The people need to see. Is this one. This is what
Man,
they
trying
need
to
to
like
see.
my list.
Like the list, bro.
No, don't like the list, bro.
What do you mean?
What do you mean,
bro?
fam?
Like your list, bro.
Man's lighting up the list like this, bro. See, it's not even burning, see?
Bro, see, like your list, bro.
God knows.
See, you're
Look, you're
you're-
making up the whole ash in the place and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
and you're a waste, man, bro.
bro, this is shit.
You're lucky
bro.
I got the digital list, fam.
This is dead. fam.
Don't set fire to the cave, you know.
You get
This
me?
is, this is
Look,
dead,
I can
bro.
feel the heat from that
Yeah, I
thing there
know.
still.
I know.
Look,
I
ash
know.
going everywhere and
This
nonsense.
is
And
dead, bro.
give me your list then, bro.
This is dead. This is. I'll give it off the top of my head. So we had
Pussy,
the whole of the UFC 299
I hope you burn your
main
fingers.
card. We had the whole of UFC 299 main card.
Red Dream. You're gonna set fire to the table and them thing there, man.
I hope you're cleaning that shit up.
Pussy.
That's what you get. You can't some dumb list, bro.
No, we had decent fights this year, man.
No, because it will spread.
I said, sensible man over here. No, don't do that. It's gonna spread.
You lot are cleaning it.
Put this outside, bro.
That's what it's like. Yeah. Good thing we ain't got a fire alarm in there. No, but that list is dead because if you go like let's be real. DDP Sean Strickland was better than most of them fights on that card. That was right at the start of January. We had Poirier punched up Volkanovs, punched him into an oblivion. That's better than any boxing fight we've probably had this year. We've had the O'Malley card, the Dustin Poirier knockout to Saint Denis was excellent. Fight was okay, but the knockout was great. We're talking fights. Reason I burnt that list, because some of the fighters on one side are actually good, but then the opponent is, I don't know. I mean, we don't care.
I don't think so. I think most of those fights are like 50-50s. And that's the difference, I think, with boxing this year. We are seeing more 50-50 fights.
No.
Point proven from last night.
No.
Last night you had 5 50-50 fights.
No. In that, we go and check. So, would you say, what was UFC Oliveira? Tell me a more even fight than Oliveira versus Saryukin.
In boxing, Fury versus Usyk.
No way.
What?
No
What
way.
do you mean?
No way.
That wasn't more even than Charles Dubois versus Saryukin.
You're just going off name of
If that's the case, but you're saying that Saryukin's going to beat up Islam. You're saying Saryukin beats Islam.
Yeah.
Look at what Islam did to Charles. So how can you say it's even?
What's that got to do with anything?
Because Fury and Usyk was genuinely an even fight. Both of them were undefeated. Both of them were champions. That's as even as you can get. It's for the undisputed title.
No, but
that's the biggest fight of the year so far.
No,
On paper, that's the biggest fight of the year so far. That's the biggest fight of the last 10 years. Heavyweight undisputed.
You're just saying
Of
that
course
because boxing is a bigger sport, as in a boxing's got bigger fans that it draws in for that.
Yeah, but just in
fight.
terms of what it was for, bro. It's for everything.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest fights in the last.
What, because of boxing?
10, 25 years, bro. Like,
decades or so.
There's no. But put it like this: there is no MMA fight you can put together that's gonna outmatch a boxing fight that you put together. Meaning you can't put.
You mean the biggest boxing fight you can put together? And
it will never.
MMA fight.
That will never. It will never. That's who started.
What's the biggest boxing fight? Then we would say
anyone.
Again, a rematch of Fury and Usyk, or
Right
maybe
now,
Fury and AJ.
Cool, but that don't match. Any
Views wise.
Boxing's like at that box.
But look, this is
boxing does. But when you have the bigger boxing stars fight each other, they just do bigger numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then
there are more stars in boxing than there is in MMA.
Actually, I don't know. Jones and Garney might have done something decent.
It wouldn't have even touched anywhere near. The only fight that comes close is a fight with Conor McGregor. Yeah. Literally.
As in attraction for numbers.
McGregor Islam might do something mad.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But then again, look at the fight. The product would be meaty. The product of Islam versus Conor would be absolutely diabolical because Islam would just beat up Conor. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's be real, bro. Conor's 6 weeks out of 4 weeks out of the fight and partying it up, bro. Trying to get brain from his go in the club, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? These boxers ain't doing that 4 weeks out of a fight. I just think so far this year, you've still got like Tank to fight. You've still got Bud to fight. You've got Bivol Beterbiev. You've got the rematch between Fury and Usyk.
It's been a good year.
It's been a great year for boxing, and that's all because of the Saudi investment. And if we revisit the conversation from before, that's the point I was trying to make. Where there's money in boxing now, all of these 50-50 fights,
there's
big names.
Money in boxing.
No,
it's
but
just someone who's willing to
but then now there's someone that's prepared to give both sides the bag. It's not like there's going to be an 80-20 split. It's 50-50 split on a lot of these fights. All the good fights are being made now. So
it's still not better than the MMA. Overall MMA products
we'll let the
way
people
better.
decide, innit?
Way better. Everyone knows
Actually,
it, bro.
so in the comments, put your thoughts. Who's winning, boxing or MMA this year, 2024? Let us know. Alright.
I look forward to seeing the comments this week. You get me?
That'll be the question I'll pin up. I'll pin the question or something.
Well,
Alright. Let's move on then. News and then we'll bounce, man.
yeah, we have been here a while. We have.
Alright.
That catch you there in the comments.
Before, big up
Catchy.
Catchy.
Yeah, me. Hopefully see you at the next MTGP, 22nd of June. This month, we're gonna be there.
Catchy thinks boxing taking this year. Eddie thinks
Alright, brother.
boxing's taking this year. Oh, basically saying a thing is when boxing does things right, UFC and MMA doesn't touch it.
That's the old. That you know what that is. That's just the years that boxing has on MMA.
Yeah, I think that's the years, but I don't know. Maybe because I just feel like maybe it's I just prefer
You just prefer MMA.
We
That's
prefer
what
the
it is,
MMA.
bro.
I prefer MMA.
Yeah.
The MMA fights are more entertaining.
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
So
entertaining.
your preference just leans there. Like if there's good fights, you're just like it's just
Because, bro,
Like,
I don't find Fury a great fighter, bro. Like, no, I don't, bro. He hugs too much and does stuff that don't like.
Yeah, no, that's for you. Still. That's
You
for
get me?
you, bro.
You get me, fam? No, that's for you. That was a dead list. Why are you bringing in dead lists into game like that, fam?
discuss it at the end, bro.
Man, bring in
Catchy
dead
said you
lists,
used to use alchemy to put the list of paper back together, fam. That's what he said. You get
for
me?
you.
No, for
Alright.
you. brother.
That's not my people.
Yo, news
Ain't
man.
my people.
News time, man.
The conductor and the controller's getting mad still. Like, listen, it's
Alright,
9:30.
well,
We
bring it
gotta
up
get out of here.
Why is this one?
So what, you only bring gifts for yourself?
Malfunction.
Yeah.
Alright, we're here now. Boom. Nick Diaz returns. Tony Ferguson moves to welterweight at UFC Abu Dhabi. Have you not seen this?
Wants to get punched harder.
Bro, it's mad. Alright, so the UFC Abu Dhabi card has been announced. See Dana right there. He announced it, but I'll just read it out. So the card
Right
is
there.
going to be, here we go. Main event: Corey Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov.
Great main event.
Co-main event, which I think is an
5
abomination. Nick Diaz.
5 rounds.
Nick Diaz
He asked for that.
versus
Oh,
Vicente Luque. 5 rounds. Then we have Chito Vera versus Davison Figueiredo.
Good fight.
Then we have Mackenzie Dern versus Lipe Godinez. And then we have Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chiesa.
See, I love
Now.
Dana, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got to be careful because the Saudi don't play, bro. All the bags we're giving you, that can't be the card you're putting in front of us, bro.
It's terrible, man. It's actually, I think it's bad. And you're putting Nick Diaz above.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's
Bro,
not
It's
bad.
better than last night's card.
Yeah, that's better than last night. Just because of the Chito Vera Figueiredo fight.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Yeah, it's got that
before
added-
the main event,
Main
I'm saying.
event, yeah, you're right. I'd agree.
I'll be honest though. I'm here to watch high level MMA, bro. I don't want to see fighters on losing streaks that are over the age of 40 like get punched up, bro.
Coming
Like,
off of a hell week
hell,
with
it's dead,
David
bro.
Goggins.
What we did, Nick Diaz, he looked terrible in his last fight. Tony Ferguson, he looked terrible as well. Like,
for 11
you should have put them together.
What? That's what. You know,
And then just put some other fights on that were decent. Like,
why have they not done that? That was the perfect matchup, you know. Nick Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Loser goes home. That's what they should have done still. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why on earth, bro. Why is Vicente Luque still fighting, bro? You got collapsed in your last fight,
Nick
and you
Diaz-
had a brain
Nick-
bleed a couple
Nick
fights before.
Diaz's
Give up,
numbers.
bro.
So at the end of the day, Nick Diaz is gonna be able to get what he wants when he makes a phone call to Dana. That's just facts. He's Nick Diaz. He brings in numbers. The name Diaz. That's gonna happen. Vicente Luque, whatever in it, he probably chose that opponent. Umar Sandhagen, great main event. Chito Figueiredo, great main event.
Oh, they're the end.
Yeah, there's noise. Figueiredo, see. Mackenzie Dern versus Lupe Godinez.
No one cares about that.
Yeah. And then obviously, again, that's fights that should be on a prelim.
This is bear in mind. This is a fight night though. This isn't a pay per view.
but they're paying bread, bro. They're giving them mills.
That's all right. That's all right.
You need to give me a good
Do you know
card.
what those mills are there for, though? Yeah. You see the 5-on-5 format between Matchroom and Queensbury. Just be prepared for when it happens. PFL Bellator versus UFC. I'm just saying. Saudi investment.
They're not doing that.
Dana might be the only thing that stops it, but trust me, the Saudis are 1,000% pushing for that. 1,000%. They're gonna push for an MMA World Cup, just like they're doing with boxing. All of that still. But yeah, look, outside of the Corey Sanhagen and Nurmagomedov fight, and then the Davinson Figueiredo versus Cheeto fight, which even that fight isn't that great, but it's decent. It's a not a great card. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The main fight makes up for it all, to be honest with you, because that's a great scrap.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
Umar versus Corey is a fight that we've all been waiting for. So.
Me and you got a little thing on there.
Yes.
Corey gonna show up.
Says Umar.
Yeah, there you go.
That's if the fight happens. Can you imagine if that fight gets postponed? If that fight gets cancelled?
Yeah, it's only Umar for it now.
Yeah, exactly. But if that
when is
fight
it?
gets July, innit? Oh no, it's later in the year. Bro, if that fight gets postponed, then UFC are in for a world of trouble, because that card is gonna look super meaty with Figueiredo versus Cheeto at the top of it still.
July 23rd, 2002.
No, they're talking about something. I don't even know when it is.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, fairs. What's next?
What else on the news?
Next on news, we have Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury rematch announced for December in Saudi Arabia.
He could not wait to get back this rematch. He got that. If it was the other way around, we would have known when that rematch would have been coming, bro. That would have been taking forever, bro. You see this? This guy said, no, run that back. You said, you think I'm Errol Spence? He said, none of that, bro. He said, run that back.
You know, it wasn't even them that booked the rematch. Yeah, it was Turki Al-Sheikh. Bro, Turki Al-Sheikh went on radio, talked sport, without speaking to any of the other camps, and was like, yeah, the rematch happening on the 21st of December. And then after, Frank Warren and Usyk's promoter called in and was like, yeah, we didn't know about this, but we're ready to go. Turki Al-Sheikh's just the boss, bro. Man said, yeah, this is when I want to see it. This is when I'm going to see it, bro. I'm paying these guys. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
I make it.
I'm making it happen.
Shouts out to him. Well,
I look forward to the rematch.
Hold on then. So does Usyk get paid more than Tyson Fury this time around?
He should do.
Probably. Although I reckon that it was already booked into the contract prior. You know? You know what I'm saying? They probably had all those terms already booked in.
Does Usyk beat him again?
I've got Fury winning.
Again?
The second
Yep,
one.
I've got Fury winning. He showed enough in that first fight. That first fight was a lot more even than people make it out to be, man. And honestly, I do feel like Fury is the
when he
type of
got
guy
beat
that
up,
will learn
when he
from
got
losing.
beat up, he got beat up, man.
still.
Yeah, he did.
Usyk never got beat up.
Bro, he has a broken orbital, apparently.
Who?
Usyk.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. But that's why
Do
the
it one
fight's
more
in
time.
December, not October.
Do it
Apparently.
again. Okay, there you go.
Allegedly.
I see my man getting boxed around the ring, fam. Dancing on the ropes like this, fam.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah, bro. You
Man
mad.
done the cha-cha slide in there.
Yeah, bro. I don't rate Fury like that anyway.
Usyk's cold, though.
Usyk's cold.
Usyk's ridiculous.
He is really good. Really good, man.
That's a pound for pound goat, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Usyk. Oh, yeah. And he's fought bare hard opponents, bro. They've given him...
Especially...
What? He's one.
Cruiser.
Yeah. He went through. That's what I said, bro.
We're
He's
on
been
that
through
train.
it.
He is what Jon Jones wants to be.
No, that's a wild step. I mean,
Man
you did
doubling
have...
down
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
You don't allow that
Tripled
one.
down on that one.
Triple down. I said that before last
That's
week.
wild, man. That's wild.
It is.
Jon Jones does not need
Jon
to be
Jones
that
ain't
man
fought the
in
caliber of the
Ukraine.
weight
He
class
does not need
above
to be that
like
man
him.
in Ukraine, fam. Fighting
No,
those wars,
we're
bro.
not
He
listening.
don't need to be that, fam.
At his own weight class, he's beat everyone. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm saying what Jon Jones wants to be at heavyweight.
Oh,
he's
at
doing
heavyweight. Oh, I thought you said like for his whole career. I
No,
thought you
no,
meant-
not the whole career.
Oh, at heavyweight.
As in like
Oh,
resume.
go up. I was in go up
Go
from
up
crew
and
up.
fight the killers at the weight class
Oh.
above and still dominate.
Oh yeah. No, I hear you though. No, he's not wrong then.
Yeah.
Then you're not wrong. You're right. But is Jon Jones gonna last that long?
You get me?
Boy, we'll see in it.
Anyway, let's move on.
And lastly, we have Shavkat Romanov mocks Joaquin Buckley after delusional call out. So we had
So
Joaquin.
he's gone from Conor McGregor to Shavkat.
Bro, Joaquin's on madness, bro. He's doing a lot on social, bro. Man went, poor Jack. Fuck fighting in Perth, but Tampa card August against Shavkat. what do you think? And then Shavkat replied, I thought your Connor call out was delusional, but you've actually outdone yourself this time.
Like, you
Shavkat
really have.
heavy on the Google Translate, fam.
No, for real though, he has outdone himself. That's
I know.
absolute nonsense.
Hey, Joaquin's trying to get himself up there to get a title shot, though.
Yeah, he ain't
Clearly.
gonna get no title shot, bro.
Clearly.
Ain't
He's fighting the man no one wants to fight in it. So
Do
respect to him, innit?
you think gatekeeping is he's a gatekeeper though?
Joaquin, at the minute,
Just being honest.
Or
with
will
you.
he be?
No, just saying like.
right
He's
now.
not right now.
He's
right
not even
now.
at the gate yet, bro. He hasn't even arrived at the gate yet, fam. To be holding the gate, fam. You know what I'm saying? He can't open or close the gate. Bro, he's got to get to the gate first, fam. You can't, bro. Look,
But I'm saying like,
fuck, man. What's he?
because you know what it
was
is,
stupid.
he fights often, innit?
Yeah, he's been fighting, yeah.
He fights often. So my point is he a gatekeeper fighter? That's my point. You're putting in.
No,
I'm saying. So
In
you're,
time.
you're saying he's championship caliber.
No,
no, I'm not saying he's a
You're either championship caliber or you're gatekeeper.
He's a contender.
Can you very quickly pull up the what?
He ain't no contender. Suck yourself, man. You waste, man.
He's
Man,
personally.
yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
yourself.
Yeah, man, but man said it like,
Your-
I didn't even mean to say it like that. Yeah, but that was the first one that come to my head. Yeah.
Bro,
No, but big man
Michael-
thing, yeah.
MVP beats up.
Man said Rocky Block is a contender
He's
for
on
the
a,
belt.
He's on a
For the
no,
belt.
I'm not saying that right now.
Neil
he's gonna
Magny
he's on a
beats
winning
up
streak.
Joaquin
Yeah,
Buckley.
but he's not a
and he's
contender.
ranked, so he's a contender.
Bro, I'm saying people beneath him beat him. Neil Magny, MVP, they both beat
Is
him.
Delizia a
Yeah.
contender?
MVP, mate, yeah.
Is
So will
Delizia,
Neil
Jack
Magny.
Hermanson and them man
No, but they're on
contenders?
losing streaks. He's on a winning streak, so he's still in contention, bro. He's a contender.
He was better off calling out JDM at 5.
Yeah.
JDM or Gilbert- or Gilbert Burns.
You remember he said Jack, but he's injured.
Okay,
He's
then
got,
call out Gilbert Burns. Go and fight Gilbert
Yeah.
Burns.
That was
Go and
smart.
fight Colby.
Then he
Sean
called out that
Brady.
one in the
Why did he fight Sean
post-fight.
Brady?
He called that one out in post fight.
Okay.
But then he's just calling out everyone, basically.
Yeah.
What about
Well,
Sean?
yeah, fair enough. Innit? He wants
He's
to
throwing
fight.
shit at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Do you think he
That's
beat Sean
basically
Brady?
it. Sean Brady, does he beat? No, I don't think he would.
The problem is
I
the
don't
ones
think
that
he
he
would.
wants to stick aren't sticking. The Shavkat, the Connor fight, they're nowhere, bro. The glue expired, fam. You ain't sticking on that. You get me? You're probably gonna end up fighting someone beneath you. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gonna end up fighting like the Chiesa versus Tony Ferguson winner or some bullshit like that. That's more like the level.
I think Brady would have been a better call out to try. I think realistic.
Ain't Brady booked
like a
though?
real. Who's he fighting?
Can't remember now. I'm sure he's booked though.
Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, that's what he's doing.
You know what
anyway.
fight? He should've
Anyway,
called out? Kamaru.
forget what
Kamaru
he-
would have been.
Kamaru.
He might have got Kamaru, but then he don't want Kamaru.
What does Kamari want?
Yeah, yeah. That's
For-
the
for
To
Why?
get back on a winning streak, bro. He's lost 3 in a row, fam. Give him an easy bout, bro. You get me? Let him get back on the train,
He's a
man.
better name than that. Kamaru's a bigger name than Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I do hear that.
That's
And that's why these men are gonna say no to him. You get me? But anyway,
well, guys. You know what we're gonna say bye to you because you know it is a wrap. You know, if you haven't hit that like button, comment and subscribe. You know, I had to burn Greeny's paperwork because he's always coming in here with all stupid paperwork. But you know, that's it for another week in the Kombat Cave. We will see you lot next week.
All right, easy.
We out. Get them whaps.